Metroid, a virulent floating organism that drained energy from its prey through physical contact. Metroids were originally created by the Chozo and named after their word for ultimate warrior. Their value as a bioweapon sparked several crises, and as a result, all traces of them have been eliminated. They are now extinct. X-Parasite, a gelatinous parasitic organism indigenous to the planet SR388. It would absorb the DNA of its host, living or dead, and replicate its form. When infecting a living host, it could even access the host's memories. X-Parasites were driven not by emotion, but by an instinctive need to replicate and spread to increasingly stronger hosts. Their inability to be controlled marked them as even more dangerous than their sole predator, the Metroids. Like the Metroids, they are believed extinct. With no Metroid surviving on SR388, it became infested with the X, horrifying parasites capable of imitating any living being. Unaware of this, I set foot on the planet, got infected, and almost died. Thankfully it didn't, or else we wouldn't have any more Metroid games. I'm wearing this Venom look-alike suit. The only thing that saved me was a vaccine created from Metroid DNA, which also left me uniquely able to oppose the X. This ability was tested immediately when I went to a Biologic Space Laboratories BSL research station to investigate a distress signal, where I met the Four Horsemen, where I was also a member of them. There, I battled many powerful X forms, including the SA-X, which was the X mimicking me in my power suit at full strength. I eventually eliminated the X menace on SR388 by sending the BS Laboratory Research Station on a collision course with the planet. After that, the X and Metroids were just memories. Or so we thought. Just when it all seemed over, the Galactic Federation received a mysterious video transmission. It showed an X, alive and in the wild. Thorough analysis proved the video was real. Although the sender was unknown, the transmission was traced to a particular planet. Deep Space Nine. It was called ZDR. If the X had somehow escaped extinction out there, it would pose a threat to the entire galaxy. The Galactic Federation dispatched a research team of 7 EMI to investigate. An EMI is a large research robot designed to capture field samples and extract their DNA. Their incredible mobility and protective plating, made of the strongest stuff in the universe, practically guaranteed the mission's success. Or so we thought. Not long after their arrival on ZDR, all communication was lost. What is happening on ZDR? Is the planet really infested with X? As the only one immune to the parasites, it's up to me to go there and find out. Yeah, if you're wondering why there's so much backstory in Metroid Dread compared to other Metroids, you kind of just land and you're just told, yeah, there's stuff happening there, go deal with it. And there's voice acting in this game. Suit's looking pretty sick, though.
The bounty for this mission does not seem appropriate.
As in, it's too low or too high? You can't have too much money.
The risk clearly outweighs the reward.
Oh, too low, obviously. We're not in it for the money, we're in it for... We're in it for the principle. But anyway, this one is a sequel to Metroid Fusion, which was on the Game Boy Advance. That one's pretty much how they explained it here, where you went in, you got attacked, and you got a whole different suit. And pretty much the whole shtick with that is that now you had the same weaknesses as the Metroids. Where throughout the entries of battling the Metroids, they were all weak to ice.
Signal quality is nearly low. Remote communication remains zero. Try to connect to the facility's network when you reach the bottom. That way, then remain in contact. Any objections, lady?
And since now we have a suit akin to Venom and the symbiote, we're now more organic than machine. Is that a Chozo? I always got the impression they were dead given all the runes in Metroid Prime. And to a lesser degree, Metroid Prime 2, because you always saw the runes and they're kind of like, yeah, here's a relic of your parts, of your suit to get back to your full strength. You get to know they're weak to super missiles. And as in every Metro game, we start off at level 1. Alright, and we're playing. Nice. Okay, so that's a door for later. I don't know if that's... So this is the missile button. What's the... Oh no, that's the missile button. Oh, this is the sit and spin around your laser like you're at a rave button. So that's the aim button. Okay, crouch while we do that too. We stay crouched while doing that. Also, it's not hold, it's toggle, so that's nice. Nice slide. Oh, we got a little animation for going up steps too, so that's nice. Okay, so yeah, that's later. We can only go left now. Oh, and huh. Standing still does a little jab, and then moving does a more charged. Interesting. Oh, and we have a ledge grab in here too. And has to be nice. Hold our arm up to walls we can't go through, so we look through them. We don't have the morph ball yet. Oh, that's probably what. That's probably what L2 is. R2 and L2 are probably different things that we haven't unlocked yet. Huh. So I don't know if these doors are gonna have different colors, because normally in the Metroid games they all have different colors to show, oh, this is what unlocks the door. So it's like a little clue that each weapon you get is like a different key to these doors as you open up more of the map.
Uploading data.
So, you've accessed a network station. Well done, Samus. I have reviewed your vital signs and video log from the data you uploaded.
Thanks.
I've run a full analysis, but I cannot account for why you lost consciousness. My readings indicate dramatic physical changes in you. Whatever caused these changes seems to have stripped you of most abilities. You might call it physical amnesia.
Yeah, not the first time.
That brings me to your assailant. I am checking the Federation database against your video log. It appears to have been a Chozo. The attacker's identity is not yet clear.
Well, it's one of them, of course.
I have determined that you are somewhere within the depths of ZDR. Your top priority should be to return to your ship on the surface. This situation is precarious. Trust your instincts as you navigate upward.
I'll try. I'm not gonna call you M, I'm gonna call you Vega, because you remind me of Vega from Doom very much.
This appears to consist of multiple areas. Shuttles, elevators, and other modes of transport connect them. Keep an eye out for ways to reach the surface. The ship's location is marked on your global map. Check it for yourself. You may encounter pockets of low temperature. Your Metroid DNA renders you vulnerable to such environments. Spending time in cold areas will be harmful to you.
Like I said before.
There are many such cold areas scattered underground. Do not enter them with your basic power suit. One final thing. Underground interference is preventing radio transmissions. Check in with me at any network stations you find.
Aye aye. Sure, I'll save my progress. So... I am a recharge station. Cool, man. Probably got a long way to go to get back up top. But essentially, with our changed suit, it's gonna be opposite progression to how it normally is in Metroid games. Because normally, this is gonna be a tutorial for the parry. Make kind of the right moment to parry certain attacks. I'm gonna take attack versus execute melee counter now. And I already died. Well, maybe my mistake was I wasn't using missiles. I'm sure they expected me to use there. Yep, exactly what I was supposed to do. Oh, there's a bit of a bullet time effect to it. was interesting. It's a little more thought out than how it was in Samus Returns, which is I believe, Metroid 2 remake on the 3DS. Is that when you were fighting the Metroids and they had kind of evolved more than we normally saw because they were on these other kind of organisms and whatnot to make them more armored, to make them more difficult to kill. So, but obviously since now the threat has changed from Metroids to kind of being... Why are you... Mary Meadows believing his hidden item is there. Oh, we have markers too. Okay, that's nice, so I can at least keep track of things if I say, okay, don't know what this is. Okay. Oh, cool, we got more missile capacity. I'm not sure if that was a mistake, but I don't know. Oh. Uh-oh. I see we found our robot helpers that we had built in order to complete this mission, but... Uh-oh. Enemies attack can be countered by pressing X in the exact moment of the flash, however time is distributed with the gauge makes it a desperate maneuver. Thank God he's missing a hand, or else this would be very awkward. It's like a piece of mother brain. Yep, that just might be what it actually was. Energy from the central unit transformed the arm cannon into an Omega cannon. Omega Blaster online. So, hold on, use aim mode. Hold the aim, target right signals automatically face that direction. R to charge Omega Blaster. Once charged, press Y while holding R to fire, aim at the core. Okay. Sorry to beat up Emmy. Wave cannon depleted and offline, reverting to regular arm cannon. Huh. So it's not a tool per se. It's not a tool per se, it's more like a... It's more like an item, temporary power-up, as like a interactive cutscene sort of thing. Door's a little hesitant to open. Oh, now we're back on the other side. Oh, and here's another save station. Oh, wait. Dang it. A is on the right side, not at the bottom. Nintendo controls. Good lord. Continuing. Oh. I guess that's right. The only way I could go was here. This is freaky deaky. Century. So I'm supposed to go down there. Alright. Oh, nope. Whoops. So how? Down here. No. Alright, well now here's an Emmy that isn't on its last legs. That looks like a restored Emmy. Oh, jeez. Okay, so water hides my presence. That was an Emmy in the background, wasn't it? Can't get back through there, so again I need a power ball. It's probably gonna be a super dash move or something that makes that I can bypass the security of those doors. Thing acquired. Nice. Oh, and I can aim from hanging on ledges. Cool. I love all the lighting effects in this one so far. It definitely adds to the eeriness of it. Oh, it's another Vega system.
Uploading data.
Both enemy you encountered were clearly trying to capture you. They may have been hacked. If so, it's reasonable to assume all enemy will be hostile.
Yeah, I assume as much.
Calls can detect vibrations in the air within a certain range. Essentially, they can hear you. Upon detecting vibrations, an enemy enters surveillance mode to track their source. Stay out of its line of sight when this happens. Otherwise, the danger to you increases dramatically. An enemy that has seen you will begin pursuit. Part of the pursuit protocol is to seal the enemy's own exits. You will be trapped inside.
Hence all the pixelized doors.
To survive, you must leave its range of pursuit. Evade the enemy and it will disengage. This will also unseal the exits. An enemy never leaves its assigned zone. Their control system must permit them to operate only within that range.
Okay, so there might be an enemy as a sort of mini-boss or barrier from progressing further in an area, or maybe just they serve as an obstacle similar to Mr. X.
I estimate a 99% probability of death if an enemy captures you.
Add a 1, and then I would agree with you.
There may be a very small opportunity to escape. but exploiting this window will be virtually impossible.
Well, like I said before.
The enemy are immune to your current weapons. You lack the unique energy used to defeat the first enemy. Your only option now is to evade capture and find an exit.
Energy. So, that makes you think that little power-up either is going to become a permanent thing later on, or if it's just going to be a temporary thing. So, in the ending of Metroid Prime, you had the temporary power-up of the radon beam or whatever it was called to fight the final boss there, but obviously the game has changed because now we're not dealing with our normal Choto Tech suit. Now we're dealing with our Metroid symbiote suit.
Your highest priority in an enemy zone should be simply to survive.
Save progress. So, yep, super missile or super bomb. Not sure about the door on the right, door on the left. Blow that up. Can't get in there yet. So that is... What in the world is that? Is that supposed to be... It might be a health restoration thing, but... So I can get up there. The answer is no, I cannot. Oh, jeez. Well then. Ran right into a corner with that one. Oh. So it's not... So... It's not like previous versions of Metroid where if you die, you know, you're just sent back to the last save. Now there's like a... I guess a small case of autosave. Here. Okay. So... Oh. Yeah, if I had looked at the barrier on the door beforehand, I would see that that is obviously something entirely different. Oh, maybe the triple beam is in this game. And... can't jump up here yet, so... So I guess if I hadn't... Okay... different power, and I'm back here. Can't wall jump up there. Oh god. might be a side scroll, but dang, the horror elements in this game are off the charts. Actually, at this point in the game when I'm weak as heck, and I see they took inspiration from Metroid Prime in... I can't go up because I don't have the Spider Ball, Power Ball, whatever you want to call it. I don't. Oh, there's a door. I can't go up there. Need a Spider Ball to go up there. Yeah. Yeah, so far it's just playing Running of the Bulls just to survive. I think we shall call it an episode there. Saved. Door there. How close are we to our ship? Not even close. Alright, so we'll call it an episode there. And this is a sequel to Metroid Fusion, so on the Game Boy Advance. So if you want to see me go through that, I guess I could just leave a comment, say play Fusion or something similar to that vein, because the only Metroid games I've gone through was another Metroid 2 remake, Samus Returns, and then played Metroid Prime, and I'm playing Metroid Prime 2. I played it earlier today, so that I might as well keep walking here so I can see stuff. Played it earlier today, and I finally got the gravel hook after me not knowing where in the world to go next. So that was a blessing to finally get. That was a blessing, and I've gone down into the water. That was a blessing to finally get an item that it told me was available to get, but never found. We'll just leave it here at the fish. But yeah, if you want to watch me play Metroid Fusion and see how that one played, since that one was a little deviation from the normal formula, let me know. But with that, we'll call it there. Hope you have a good day. See you next episode.